It's actually like really good getting to play 5v5 again, because me and Shot, we haven't really touched the game that much in like a long time. The best thing to do like to beat them is to make sure DJ isn't really all that involved and make sure that Glenn isn't all that involved.
Third team. And that's a stop and pop. 2 for 1. To the corner, Steez!
I think what went wrong against Hornets Venom GT, I think the defense probably could have forced more turnovers, and we probably could have got more boards, but that kind of starts with, getting some buckets on the offensive end.
Turnovers and costly possessions. We had a chance to make a volume. I'm closer.
One thing I'll never forget about this season is not being a part of the playoffs in either mode. It definitely hurts a lot. Last couple of years I've been in the playoffs and we made it last year. And so taking a step back in a way, I think we'll be back and better in the future, obviously. But I think the biggest thing I'll remember about this season is just how much money we left on the table.
To me, my rookie year was a success. Like I built a good relationship with like Steez and Shots. I met some people I never thought I'd meet before, and went to my first Liberty games and meeting AB and people like that just made me want to do it again.
I think what I learned most about myself this season was just to trust my instincts and to play my game. I think in my past years in the 2K League, I've kind of been held back a little bit, whether that was holding myself back or organizational standpoint, teammates, whatever it might be. And this year, Kurt and NetsGC and the rest of my teammates kind of gave me the freedom to just play Steve's ball and just do what I kind of got to do, especially defensively. And this is my first year being on pick and roll, and so I was very excited with the accomplishments that we made here as a team, especially defensively. And so going into next year, I'm just going to keep harping on that and just keep trying to get better and play my game and play my style of brand.
I think my rookie season was kind of mediocre. It wasn't what I wanted for myself. As far as 3v3, I feel like I had success in Cleveland and in Brooklyn. But then when it came to the 5 side here in Brooklyn, I think we were in a scenario where if we won, majority of our games, probably, just 3 and 2, we'd have been in a lot better position. Maybe, winning against certain teams would have went better for us. Me going forward, I think I have a lot of things that I can improve on, and I know exactly what I need to do for next year.
If I can go back and give myself some advice before the season started, I would tell myself that it's always something more you can do. I feel like a lot of times of the season, I wasn't like patient enough with my guards. And I feel like I was telling myself that I was doing the right thing, but deep down, looking back at it, that I think I could have did way more.
I feel like I learned a lot of things about myself this season. I'd probably say the main one is patience, just to be more patient, just within how scrimmages are going, how games are going, how the flow of the season's going, just to be more patient.
I think I would probably tell myself to make the game simple for myself and you don't need all the flashy dribble moves or anything like that to get the job done. And probably to lock in more on film. I wasn't really big on it before the season started, but as soon as the season got going forward, I saw other guys, taking the time out of their day to do that. So I think that was something I picked up on.
This offseason, 2K23 is coming out, so I'm really excited about that. A lot of building my brand and a lot of building NetsGC brand, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to be producing a lot of videos in the off season, a lot of live streams, maybe bringing on some new guests and talk about the league and just 2K in general. But also before we kind of get started with that, I'm going to get home, decompress a little bit, hang out with the family, enjoy my time, maybe grab a couple meals with some friends back home, but just gear up and get ready for season 6.
What I plan on doing in the off season is improving my game as far as like being a better person offensively. And I want to slim down in the off season, and I just want to spend as much time as I can with my family and prepare myself mentally for the league next year.
My biggest plans for the off season is trying out a different position at point guard. I think that's something I wanted to do for a while. And outside of the game, I'm trying to become a better big brother to my little brothers, and try to spend more time with them, knowing that if I come back for another 6 months, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a long time without them. So just trying to be a better big brother every day while I'm there.
For the off season, definitely gonna be playing the game. Gonna be on retail, playing center, playing some lock, probably make a guard. Just trying to play a bunch of different stuff. I think that'll help in 3v3 next year. Just playing on different positions, playing different modes, and just getting accustomed to different roles in the game besides just playing center all the time.
What I'm gonna miss the most is just what I really love about what I do is giving not only a chance for me to live out my dream, but giving players opportunities to live out their dream, and whatever that may be. Some I think aspire to be more than others. I think like when I look at Steve's, like I know he wanted a platform to be able to showcase himself more and give himself more exposure. And for me to be able to provide that, I take just as much pride and joy in that as I do winning. So stuff like that is what I'm going to miss the most.